नाज़रीन अस्सलाम वालेकुम। काविश अपडेट्स के साथ अरशद अवान आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर है। लिटिल पाकिस्तान ब्रुकलिन न्यूयॉर्क में हिजाबी क्वीन के म्यूरल की नकाब कुशाई का एक प्रोग्राम मुनक्कद हुआ, जिसमें कौंसल जनरल मोहतरमा आयशा अली, असम्बली मेंबर रॉबर्ट कैरल, कौंसल मेंबर रीटा जोसेफ के अलावा कम्युनिटी एडवोकेट और ऑर्गेनाइजर काशिफ हुसैन और कम्युनिटी की बहुत बड़ी तादाद ने शिरकत की। आइए देखते हैं प्रोग्राम की तफसील।
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Kashif Hussain. I have been a community advocate and organizer for about 2 decades, and I grew up in this very diverse and beautiful neighborhood. On behalf of myself, the Executive Director of Pakistani American Youth Society, Zunaira Chiptai, the owners of the Hijabi Queens Mural, Farzeen Hussain and her husband, Asad Wasti, the mural artist, Natasha May Platt, and the founders of the Hijabi Queens NFT collection, Carter Zahir, and his wife, Doa Al-Hawamde. We welcome you all to the unveiling of this majestic and beautiful mural. We couldn't have picked a better day than today as we all celebrate Mother's Day across the world. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Our mothers are the biggest queens of all, and surely no words can describe our gratitude or appreciation to our mothers. They are the most precious gift to us from the Almighty. Behind the success of every great person, there's an inspiration from their mother. They are our first teacher, first guide, and first friend. Myself and Farzeen lost our mother to the pandemic, and today this moment is extremely precious to us as we honor her and all those who we lost to this pandemic. Our mother played an extremely big role in ensuring that we as a community continue to play a role in empowering our women, especially Muslim women. As Natasha was painting this wall, I saw many young girls proudly wearing head coverings, stopping by to take pictures and selfies with the mural. I want to stop here and share a quick story. Yesterday, there were two little girls fighting over who is which one. And they actually settled on who they want to be, and they gave the name to both the queens right here. They called one of them Aisha, and they called one of the Zainab. So that was a beautiful story that we're going to continue to hear about in this neighborhood. There is a new buzz in the neighborhood, and women in hijab are extremely excited, and many are expressing their joy by sharing the news with their neighbors, friends, and family members. Today marks a milestone where we are sending a clear message to the world that it's not about tolerating women in hijab, but celebrating them. The beautiful patterns of hijab are the permanent fabric of this country. These mothers, grandmothers, wives, daughters have made tremendous sacrifices and showed extreme patience and class. We want to tell them that we love them and that we are here for them. This mural is not only an art masterpiece bringing color and representation to this neighborhood, but is also bringing a sense of belonging and a pride to the Muslim women in the city of New York. So today we will hear from Brother Carter and Sister Doa, who flew all the way from California about these beautiful hijabi queens and its inception. So let me please welcome the founder of the Hijabi Queens NFT collection, Carter Zahir, and his wife, Doa Al-Hawamde.
All hail the queen. High heels stepping on the scene. It seems you have loyal genes, royalty indeed, and all things in between. May your kingdom come like the wind breeze. From a win to a win, you are indeed a queen with a big dream. So when you step on the scene in your heels, let all the kings be in their fields. Live the queens, yeah you knew. Live the queens with a capital Q. When we march in the kingdom and win, say it's a dream coming true. Thank you. My name is Carter Zahir, and I'm an artist from Canada, and I am the founder of Hijabi Queens. And today I am here to win. I didn't come here to tell you guys a sad story about how Muslims are being oppressed. Today I come to talk to you about our victories, our milestones, and our successes. Today I am not here to cry. Today I am here to celebrate. So let's celebrate our queens. Let's celebrate being the first NFT project to empower hijabi women. Let's celebrate being represented on this massive wall in Brooklyn, New York. This NFT project is bigger than just art. It's a worldwide movement giving our community the freedom to tell their story. Just like you hear my voice, you will hear their voices too. We are not shy to express ourselves. We are not shy to express our art. We are vibrant, we are loving, we are fun, and I know you love our halal chicken. So then, come feast with us. Let's sit on the same dinner table together, where we can discuss our dreams. Because in 2022, our dream is finally coming true. Thank you.
My name is Dua Al-Hawamdi. I am the co-founder of the Hijabi Queens project and a travel ER nurse. During COVID, I have served numerous emergency rooms and saved many lives throughout the nation as a first responder, all while wearing my hijab. I was born in New York, in the Bronx to be specific. This place really does feel like home. My family came from Palestine. Generation after generation, we have been yearning to find a place where we're more than just tolerated, we're celebrated. Tolerating your neighbor sounds like, hey, I see your hijab, it doesn't scare me, but let's keep our distance. Celebrating your neighbor sounds like, hey, your hijab is really beautiful, we should hang out sometime, maybe grab a cup of coffee. Being celebrated is seeing yourself on a massive wall in Brooklyn, New York. This is what America is all about. May this wall serve as a symbol of unity and a step towards a future of warmer hearts. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Next. All right. Hold on.
Testing. Okay. Next, we will hear from the owners of the building. Happens to be my sister. So when they were doing this project, I didn't even know that this wall belonged to my sister. And I was passing by here, and I'm like, somebody's doing a cool project here. And then I was talking to her, and then she says, well, this is our wall and this is our project. And we were talking to Brother Carter and Sister Doa, who you just heard. And so, yeah, so I said, well, you need to make sure that you do a press conference and bring to attention all the things that the Muslims have done in this neighborhood and all the things that we are fighting for to get better. So it's my pleasure to invite my sister, Frazina
And her.
and her husband, Asad Wasti.
Good morning, Brooklyn. I see so many familiar faces as I look around, and I'm so happy to see that so many of you came. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are experiencing today is history unfolding. This is the first time a wall mural of two women wearing an Islamic head covering known as the hijab has been painted in this community. We have never seen anything of this scale or representation before on the East Coast. Brooklyn is a diverse community in which we have strong, passionate, and hardworking women. It's time we appreciate them for their true beauty and spirit. Having this mural here is important because the next time a woman of any faith or color walks past this mural, she will feel valued. This image speaks volumes. It says you are valuable, you belong, we all belong. Think about what that message means to a child. The APA published these statistics I would like to share with you. In one study, 50% of Muslim youths experienced psychological bullying, while 21% experienced cyberbullying and 10% physical bullying. Understand, 17% of these were girls wearing the hijab, and they were bullied. Muslim school-age children are 4 times as likely to be bullied as the general public. Of these incidents, 1/4 involves bullying by a teacher or a school official. In face of these statistics, we need to do better and do right by our children and our community. This mural is the first step in doing so by validating that your culture, your religion, your skin color is something to be appreciated. Now, I'm a first-generation immigrant, as many of you in front of me. Though many of our parents created great opportunities for themselves and for their children, many a times this came at the price of discrimination and oppression. I thought it would end with my generation, but it has not. And it will not unless we come together as a community to validate that if you're wearing a hijab, it's not just acceptable, but there is vibrancy and beauty in the practice of head covering. How her practice of head covering is not something to be tolerated, but celebrated. She doesn't need to feel alienated because of who she is and how she looks. She is an essential part of society. My sisters, you have been an easy target for discrimination, but now you will be seen as the leaders you have always been. I'm going to quickly wrap up and say a couple of thank yous. I want to thank Carter and Doa, who founded this concept and the Hijabi Queens NFT collection. Because of their hard work, we are able to see opportunities like this one today in Brooklyn, New York. I want to thank artist Natasha, right there, Natasha May Platt, for painting this mural with her gifted hands. She understood this vision from day one, and you can all see from her work the passion that was put into it. I thank SNZ Service Station, Test Pharmacy, Raja Azad Gul for cooperating and supporting this mural through its process, and all of those who contributed to the preparation of this wall. A special thank you to the Wasti family for their contributions, especially Dr. Azra Wasi, whose building we were able to paint this mural on, and who herself has been serving children and families in this community for over 30 years. A special thank you to my husband, Asad Wasti, who is a person, the idea, the one who initiated and voiced the need for such a mural in this community. Finally, a huge thank you to Kashif Hussain for facilitating this event, and of course to all of you who came out today. Thank you for being a part of this historical and blessed moment. Thank you very much. God bless.
Guys, I couldn't say anything more than my wife already has, so I'm going to end it with Happy Mother's Day again. God bless you all for coming out. Thank you for being part of this event. And let's make Brooklyn more spectacular with such projects. Thank you very much.
My next speaker is someone who really understands the diversity in his district, because I believe this is one of the most diverse districts, state districts in our county, in our city. And he has been working with the Muslim community for a very long time. So it's my pleasure to invite my friend, Assembly Member Bobby Carroll of Assembly District 44.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Kashif. And it's absolutely wonderful to be here as we unveil the Hijabi Queen mural. I first want to make sure that I thank Carter and Doa. I thank Natasha. I thank the Wasby family. I thank Kashif Hussain, who brought all of us here together to celebrate. And I want to mention Doa's words, to celebrate women and girls who wear hijabs, because that's the beauty of Brooklyn. The beauty of Brooklyn is it brings people from around the world with different cultures, different ideas to live as one. And if we're not celebrating one another, if we're just tolerating one another, we're not doing our jobs. And what this will do, this mural makes this little section of Coney Island Avenue a much more beautiful place. And it reminds young girls and women who are wearing hijabs, but also everyone, that this is beautiful and to be celebrated. So thank you so much for doing that. Give yourself a round of applause. It is really my pleasure to be able to represent the 44th Assembly District in the New York State Legislature because of days like today, when we can come out and celebrate. And I am so thankful to be here and to be part of this community. So thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who made today possible, and happy Mother's Day, and thank God it's not raining anymore.
Thank you so much. My next speaker is someone who has attended so many Muslim events in this district and has been a really empowering voice and representation in City Council. It's my pleasure to invite Rita Joseph, the Council District 40 Councilwoman.
Thank you, Kashif. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rita Joseph, council member for this district, where this beautiful mural is unveiling today. Thank you. Prior to getting into the council, I was an educator for 22 years, and I had students who wore hijabs all the time. But they always had a problem wearing it. And I remember that I used to purchase books with girls that looked like them. I celebrated them every day, whether it was Ramadan, Eid, I celebrated them. So this today warms my heart so much that they have a place that they can refer to, that someone that looks like them. Very important work. Thank you so much. These, like Bobby said, these are the times that make my job worthwhile. I look forward to these days. I look for partnership. Thank you for this community for embracing me and making me part of your family. I've celebrated Ramadan with you this season, and I celebrated Iftar. And I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
My next speaker is someone who is obviously representing the country of Pakistan internationally, but since taking the office, she has been in our community events and community, issues, and she has been a really empowering voice. It's my pleasure to invite Aisha Ali, who is the Consul General of Pakistan.
Thank you, Kashif. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. A very happy Mother's Day, and what a wonderful way to celebrate this, to be here on Coney Island Avenue, Brooklyn, with the Pakistani American community and doing something which Kashif very rightly said is out of the box and something very new and something different to celebrate and to hear more about this journey from tolerance to celebration. It is absolutely wonderful and quite amazing. And congratulations to everyone who has been a part of this journey. Carter, Dua, the Vasti family. Asad, I met you for the first time. Kashif, you can tell me your sister's name. Farzeen, thank you for a very beautiful speech that you made today. Natasha, for making this possible. And somebody just mentioned that one of the women is Aisha and the other is Zainab. So my name's Aisha and my sister's name is Zainab. So I'm already feeling extremely, attached to the mural, and will be coming here to support it whenever you need me. But while we celebrate this diversity, tolerance, celebration journey here, let us also think about all those different parts of the world where this freedom and tolerance is now very rapidly diminishing. And this is probably not the occasion to talk about political issues, but I would like to draw everyone's attention to what is happening in Karnataka in India, where this freedom to wear hijab and to be a Muslim woman is being taken away and is being validated by the Supreme Court of India. And if this is not fascism, I don't know what fascism is. So while we celebrate, and I'm very happy to be here with you, I would also want you to keep all those people in your thoughts whose freedom to wear whatever they want to and to practice a religion is being taken away from them. On this Mother's Day, wish you all a very, very happy day with your families and with your children. And thank you so much for having me here. A big shout out to Kashif for making all of this possible. Thank you.
Next up, we have a representative from actually he's the president of one of the first law enforcement fraternity in the country, Pakistani American Law Enforcement Society, the president, Detective Rohil Khalid from the NYPD.
Thank you, Kashif. Thank you. I'd like to first thank Kashif Hussain and Team PACE for choosing Mother's Day as a day to reveal this beautiful Hijabi Queen's mural. Thank you, Kashif. It looks beautiful. I also want to acknowledge the owner of this mural, Sister Farzeen Hussain, and her husband, Asad Wasti. Thank you. Sister Farzeen, we are very proud of you for your initiative. I was here yesterday, and I see the young girls who appreciate and wearing hijab in our community were taking pictures. Me and Kasha was here last night setting everything, and we were so proud of that. And I think this is the first thing anybody ever did. I also want to acknowledge the founder of Hijabi Queens NFT collection, Brother Carter and Sister Dua. Thank you. Who came all the way from California for this amazing initiative. I'd like to welcome you to our neighborhood, and I hope that you guys continue to support this cause everywhere else in the nation. Thank you. At the end, I want to say we stand tall and proud with our sisters, especially those who proudly wear these beautiful head covering. We are here for you. Thank you very much, and thank you all the elected officials. Thank you.
Next up, we have a very powerful community-based organization CEO and also the owner of one of the businesses here. Very tasty vegan food if you like. Jalsa Restaurant is around the corner. It's my pleasure to invite Noshin Ali, which has also been nominated in the city for Essential Worker Award for 2022. So please welcome Noshin Ali.
Thank you so much for having me here. The beauty of the moon does not change when covered by clouds, just as the beauty of the woman remains when covered by hijab or niqab. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. My name is Noshin Ali. I'm a woman, a mother, and a community leader, and an entrepreneur. I head a local non-profit organization, People in Need, and a local restaurant, Jalsa. Today I'm honored to be here to celebrate the unveiling of the 50 feet wide and 30 feet tall mural, Hijabi Queen's mural, and this looks absolutely beautiful. I have deep appreciation for Kashif Hussain from PACE for organizing this event. I would also like to congratulate the owners of the mural, Farzeen Hussain Wasti and Asad Wasti, mural artist Natasha Plank. I actually took her picture. Thank you so much. This looks very beautiful. Kati Zahir and Dua Al Hawamde. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right, but this is a very great initiative. Thank you so much. We need this kind of initiative. The best thing I like about New York is not only its diversity, but also its awareness to increasingly put effort towards acceptance, compassion, tolerance, and inclusion of people of all ethnicity and cultural background. This mural here in the heart of Brooklyn is a symbol of one of those efforts. For me, the most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence. This mural here is a beautiful representation of Hijabi Muslim women. Efforts like this makes them feel visible, celebrated, accepted, and helps them gain confidence to be themselves in spite of the hate crimes happening against them in the current times. Thank you so much for having me here. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much.
Everybody that is standing here, do not go anywhere. We're going to take a group photo. I want to acknowledge NYPD Brooklyn South officers that are here. We want to give them a big shout out. We also want to give the local precinct, 66 precinct officers that are here as well. Thank you so much. We always appreciate you, especially the community affairs unit, always coming out to the community. Next up, I have Jibril Jallo, who is the Brooklyn Borough Advocate, my colleague from the Office of Public Advocate, Jumani D. Williams.
Thank you, Kashif. I'll be incredibly brief. Everybody repeat. Hijabis all queens. Hijabis all queens. Hijabis all queens. I think it's very important for us to say what this mural right here embodies and shows the community. My mom is a hijabi, so it's very personal to me. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here and to my mom. And I'll just be very brief. Hijabi women are to be celebrated, are to be respected, are to be empowered. And this mural shows that. Hijabis all queens. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. That concludes the presentation. If anybody has any questions from the media for any of the speakers, this is a good time to ask those questions.
Are there any plans to unveil another mural like this anywhere in the city?
I will ask Doa and Frazeen to come up. They're asking if there's any other places we might want to take this project to.
Or maybe where else people can find these murals?
So there is a mural similar to this, 3 of them actually in Los Angeles. And what happened was, fun fact, these 2 pieces of art are actually collectibles that are actually owned by Farzeen and Esad. So this started off as them collecting them and then being so inspired and wanting to plaster them on a massive wall in Brooklyn. So if anybody else would be inspired to do the same, we would love to pitch in and help make it happen.
Who would have paid for all of this?
That's a very good question, right? Who financed this? So, Frazeen and Asad, you want to come up and answer that?
Who funded this? The wall.
So the funding is actually from the Wasti family, personal friends and relatives. Even though this is for the community, the message is for the community, we took the initiative from our own family and friends, and that's basically, to be transparent about, that's where the funding came from. Carter and Doa, obviously they're the ones who founded this artwork and created this collection. As Sister Doa mentioned, they have walls in Los Angeles. Also, I believe, guys, you have some international walls. Is that correct? Working on international walls as well. Keep an eye out. We will be interested in spreading this message further in Brooklyn, perhaps in New York City and other boroughs. Look out for that. Inshallah, we plan on doing this.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Carter Zahir, and this is my wife Dua. We've both been always passionate about empowering our Muslim community, and so we took initiative to create an NFT project which is geared towards empowering Muslim women, hijabi women specifically. And this project is an initiative that is being taken on the blockchain into Web3, where our community has the chance to finally come together and express themselves. Because for the longest time, the media has been creating their own narrative about what Muslims are. So we are actually taking that spotlight finally for the first time and creating our own narrative, telling the truth about who we truly are in Web3 via the Hijabi Queens.
To the Muslims in New York and beyond, if you guys are interested in the Hijabi Queens project, we are honored that you are, and you can keep up with it on Instagram. Look for Hijabi Queens NFT. We have another release date coming out. Can't say when it is yet, it's exclusive, but if you follow that Instagram page, you can stay updated.
जी मैं डेफिनेटली बहुत प्राउड हूँ अपने बच्चों के लिए भी और जनरली अपनी कम्युनिटी के लिए भी एज अ वुमेन के जो इस म्यूरल की वजह से भी और अदरवाइज़ भी एम्पावर्ड हुई हैं और उनको अब शाय करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. दे शुड फील प्राउड कि वो हिजाबी भी हैं, मुसलमान भी हैं और ये कम्युनिटी उनको अप्रिशिएट करती है और मेरे बच्चे इसमें शामिल हैं. आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ देम एंड आई एम पार्ट ऑफ दिस.
Well, excited that young girls get to see a reflection of them on these walls. These are young girls that live in a neighborhood. They walk by, they can see themselves, and it's a pride, celebration, language, culture. All of the things that make a young girl that wear a hijab is here on this wall, and I'm excited to be here today. As a former educator, it was a big deal for me to celebrate girls that wore a hijab in my classrooms. I made sure they were celebrated, and as the young girl stated earlier, not tolerated, but celebrated.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम ज़किया ख़ान है और मैं सोशल अडल्ट डे केयर चलाती हूँ और मैं बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ कि आज हिजाब को फाइनली बहुत ज़्यादा प्रमोट किया जा रहा है और मैं अपनी फीलिंग्स बता नहीं सकती हूँ, बट आई एम वेरी हैप्पी मदर्स डे ऑल ऑफ द मदर्स। थैंक यू सो मच यूनाइटेड स्टेट, थैंक यू।
ये आइडिया जो ये NFT कलेक्शन से आया है। NFT कलेक्शन जो है ये आर्ट वर्क है, डिजिटल एसेट्स हैं। ये जो है ये आपको वेब 3 के प्रोसेस में ये नेक्स्ट लेवल है इंटरनेट का। इंटरनेट जब अपग्रेड होएगी तो ये NFT, क्रिप्टो करेंसीज, ये हर चीज़ मिली हुई है इसमें। ये हिजाब का जो आइडिया प्रमोशन इसका जो है, या ये जो रिस्पेक्ट औरतों के लिए, ये हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए हमने ये काम किया है। तो इसमें मुख्तलिफ चीज़ें मिली हुई हैं। जहाँ पे रिस्पेक्ट की बात है और औरतों को हिजाब पहनने की बात है, ये हमने नेक्स्ट जनरेशन छोटे बच्चों के लिए किया है। फरजीन आप बताइएगा, जितने यहाँ पे बच्चे आते हैं और खुश होते हैं यहाँ पे, वो तस्वीरें लेते हैं, अगली जनरेशन के लिए हमने किस मकसद से बनाया हुआ है?
जी, हमारी बच्चियों के लिए, हमारी सिस्टर्स के लिए ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि उनको ये एक इमेज नज़र आए दो औरतों का जिसमें इन्होंने हिजाब पहना है, कि ये एक आम चीज़ है, एक सेलिब्रेटेड ओकेजन है और रिस्पेक्ट हो इन हमारी सिस्टर्स के लिए, इस चीज़ के लिए। तो इसका ये मकसद था कि सारी दुनिया देखी जाए, हमारी जितनी डाइवर्स कम्युनिटी है ब्रुकलिन में, उनको ये नज़र आए और एक सेंस ऑफ नॉलेज भी, एक अप्रिशिएशन भी इसमें शामिल है।